They picked up 3. Mohammad Shahzad is on strike. One lovely delivery again. There's a bit of a shift, but it's gone through. Nice bit of timing. Could have been a better effort, but it's gone to the boundary.
Good delivery, shaping in, but well played, and a bit casual there from DJ Bravo. Nice little flick work, wrist work from Shahzad, and yes, a bit casual, expected better.
Pitching there, I guess that's going down the leg side, so he's getting the ball shaping in to the right hander. He looks a very good bowler, really good. Look at that seam position, good wrist work, and the release point has been very good. Lovely to see a youngster making the ball to talk. A little bit wide, so he's just creating that angle. No slip in place for the right-hander. Get one in. 10 for 3.
সবাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন ভাই,
Absolutely. Shakib probably preferring to give this bowler some protection, particularly against
এটা কি
Mohammad
খেলতেছে
Shahzad.
তিনি শেষ।
Very good bowling, a good start from Fortune Borishal.
It's a terrific start from the bowlers. Again, cramping him for room. And maybe the reason for him not to decide to have a slip in place, because most of the deliveries that he has bowled, Shafiqul Islam has come back in. So he's protecting that area. He's got Chris Gale at short fine. But I always feel if you have the ball, if you have the skills to bring the ball back into the right-hander, perhaps maybe pitch it up somewhere around just outside the off-stump and invite the batsman to drive through the offside, and which can create the gap between the bat and bat. It's just been a little bit too straight. That's exactly what I wanted to see, and it's still on good. Brilliant, absolutely magnificent from Shafiqul Islam. Another one goes.
পিপিএল সবাই খেলা দেখতে শেয়ার করে
This youngster is definitely making the ball talk. Right in the block hole, and it straightens up, clears the stumps, gets another one. Isn't he elated, and why shouldn't he be? Shahzad goes, he departs for 5, and Dhaka are 10 for 4. He's got a job in his hands, and they're in deep, deep trouble. What a pick this is turning out to be for Fortune Borishal. And you got to give credit to Khalid Mahmood, the head coach. He always has a knack of picking up youngsters, unknown faces, and throw them in the middle. Have a look at this. This is brilliant. Again, the seam position coming back in. There was movement in the air. It's a little bit too fuller, but what a delivery. Have a look at that reaction. Brilliant from the youngster. Shafiqul Islam is on fire. Again, just a little bit straight onto the legs, and he should come back for the second.
সবাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে পাশে থাকা বেল আইকনটি বাজিয়ে দিন, আর সকল পিপিএল খেলা দেখার জন্য চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
Cruiser, triple fresh ফ্রেশ ফর্মুলার সাথে, যা মুখের কোনায় কোনায় পরিষ্কার করে, 99% পর্যন্ত জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা দেয়, তোমাকে দেয় সতেজ কনফিডেন্স।
Got a task up ahead of them. Alhamdulillah Riyadh, then Shobhagata home. Fortune Borishal at this stage were 16 for no loss. After 5, they were 23 for 2. And Minister Dhaka have already lost 4 wickets. What a start, a dream start for both these pacers. On the mark and making the batsman play.
Again, it's not all about bowling with pace. You got to pitch it in the right areas. That is very important for a bowler. And there is movement available in the air and off the pitch. Then it gets a little bit more tougher for the bowler to control it. So the release from the bowlers, the release points have been very good. And they've hit the right areas. That's what matters the most. 14 for 4 in the 4th over. Again a short one. So he's tested the batters with short one. He's moved the ball back into the right hander. And it's not only happening from his end. There's something special happening from the other end also. DBS Cable end is where Alzari Joseph is bowling from. Shafiqul Islam is bowling from Walton end. They have kept the batsmen guessing every time they've come out to bowl a delivery. Again, a very good delivery outside edge. Should become the more runs here. Not in control. The batter.
Absolutely not. Take outside edge. Found the gap. Back for a couple. And spot on when you said they're attacking from both ends. They're pitching it right. And giving them no space to breathe. Khalid Mahmood Sujan, you mentioned, has a knack of giving opportunities to youngsters. And he's backed himself as well, Shafiqul Islam.
Yeah, 4 is to the team that they picked up today. Another wide.
বিপিএল সকল খেলা দেখার জন্য চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন।
And you got to give opportunities to youngsters. But what is more
Okay,
important is
okay.
the one that you give an opportunity, they start delivering the goods right from the word go. It's such a beautiful moment for the youngsters and also for the team who have given them the opportunity to come and play and represent the teams in the middle. The surroundings around Shirabanga National Stadium. Nice looking shot. It was full and it's played that beautifully to the cover boundary. That's a very good looking shot. Lovely shot to finish the over. And Dhaka 21 for 4.
এখন লাইফবয় শুধু ভাইরাসের বিরুদ্ধে সুরক্ষাই না, সাথে দেবে 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ ফ্রি। প্রতিটি প্যাকের সাথে পাবেন রবি হেলথ প্লাসের সহযোগিতায় 300 টাকা মূল্যের ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ একদম ফ্রি। একটা মিসড কল দিন এই নম্বরে। করোনা ভাইরাস থেকে সুরক্ষা আর ফ্রিতে ডাক্তারের পরামর্শ শুধু লাইফবয়ে। আয়েশা নাকি আরাম উই ডোন্ট জাজ, এক ট্যাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে। ফুড প্যান্ডা।
আমি মুরগির মাংস খাবো। ছেলেটারই মুরগির আবদার নতুন কিছু না, তাই বাসায় রাখি রাঁধুনি রেডি মিক্স মুরগির মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
সুস্থতার জন্য বসুন্ধরা ডায়ার ব্যান্ড, ওর ভালোর জন্য।
It's been fantastic from the bowlers for both ends. But you just see the new ball, or rather the first few overs without losing too many wickets, it just gets a little bit easier under tremendous amount of pressure now. That's a lovely cover drive from Shobhagatam. Pitched up. Beautifully played.
Much needed one for Minister Dhaka. Skipper needs to lead from the front. There's the duck out. You can see Mashrafi Murtaza there too. Up in the air, finds the gap. Couple at least.
হ্যাঁ
Initial thought in his mind would be not to lose another wicket from here on. Just falling short of that fielder. He's played for Mexico Dhaka, Shafiqul Islam. Oriental
ভাই
Sporting
ল্যাপটপটাকে
Club,
শেয়ার
Rajshahi
করুন ভাই
Division 10 cricket
চ্যানেলটাকে
academy.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন ভাইয়া এই
That's one ball, a little bit too straight. That should go to the boundary. It does. Nothing wrong with the delivery. It's leg by.
Sharp movement from Shafiqul Islam yet again. Good zip. Here's the delivery. Just back of length, shaping back in off the pads of Mahmudullah Riyad. Get 4 leg buys.
Yeah, you have Fiz and Shariful Islam playing for the national team, and Shafiqul Islam does look a very good prospect. Nicely played. Bit of a misunderstanding, but in the end, it's okay. Just a bit of a hiccup. And when you start producing seam bowlers who have the ability to swing the ball, then the selectors will take note. And I'm sure he will get noticed.
28 for 4. Well, on course to be the most wickets lost in the power play in this edition of Bangabandhu BPL. Lowest power play score. Short pitch, very high, wide of course, at 4 as well.
As a youngster, you also need to find the right balance. You really don't want to get carried away. Knowing that there is bounce, if you're hitting the deck harder, it will bounce and it will climb up. This is the pat on the back from Dwayne Bravo while going back to his run-up. It's still a learning phase for the youngster. Look how short that was. It's a nothing delivery. And it releases the pressure. It's a boundary in the end.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন আর
So these are the
সাথে বেল আইকনটি বাজিয়ে দিন
things that he needs to remember
সবাই
and execute his plans better. Yes, much fuller this time, but again, it's a boundary.
Another one in this over, and this is becoming quite expensive. Already 16 of this over. And as you mentioned, cannot afford to get carried away. You've got the start, but need to carry on. Consistency is very important. Mahmudullah Riyad, Shabagata home in the crease. Andre Russell still to come. No space for complacency.
He's up against some experience. To get, they will put it away for a boundary. Make no mistake. So that's the reason why you have to be spot on in terms of line and length. Again, short. Misfield. It was a good looking shot. He should come back for the second. He does. It's a big over. Engine coming in that over. Dhaka, 39 for 4.
ওয়াও পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি না তো তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়
বুঝছি স্যার একদম ক্লিয়ার সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ
সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে
নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়
Target to chase, but they've been surprised by what's been happening. Shakib Al Hassan, he's a man who can take the bull by the horn and just turn things around too. Perfect time for him to come in and show his wares. We'll turn up for the books, Eddie.
It's also a perfect time for me to come in. Look at that. 353 matches. Economy of under 7. My
Shakib Al Hasan. That's his first ball in this encounter. Can only get harder for Minister Dhaka, but Mahmudulah's out there. Shubhagata home. They've got to try and bat out the next 5 overs. This pair can't leave it to the next person and then set up a bit of a foundation to attack the score.
Absolutely. I think it's imperative that this pair just stabilize the innings. They're not in so much of a hurry, as I mentioned earlier. Not a big target to chase. Just use of the feet. Now, this is something that you want to avoid, particularly when you're facing up to Shakib Al Hasan. He will just spot that initial movement and adjust accordingly. Quick run taken. That's very well played. Played with soft hands. Knew that the fielder was a little deep. Asked his partner for the run and the response was good. But the 3 dot balls early on has been somewhat of a release with that single. But you can afford to bide your time, be selective with your shot making, particularly when Shakib Al Hasan is bowling. Just the arm ball, but he negotiated that quite comfortably.
Yeah, 41 for 4 inside the power play. It's a nightmare start for the batting side. Losing 4 wickets inside the power play.
His 514th match. He's deviating down the leg side. He almost got a leading edge to that one as he tried to just trickle it down.
This was the power play. And it started with a bang with ball in hand. Alzari Joseph. They're all over it. Mohammad Shazad got one away out the middle of the bat. That one swung back beautifully. And 4 wickets. A few runs here and there. Some were fortunate runs.
But they've recovered somewhat in the 5th over with the big over. And Mahmudullah Riyad will have the onus, the responsibility now.
42 for 4, and they bowled 12 extras. 8 wides, 4 leg byes. They've actually given them 12 runs and an over and a half essentially, and they still picked up the 4 wickets. It could have been a lot worse for Dhaka.
Moved so smoothly into that shot. And comfortably enough, wide of the fielder, 2 runs for the taking, and that's the way they've got to garner the runs now. Play as low risk a shot as possible. Pay heed to the good deliveries. Pounce upon the bad ones.
You mentioned the last over. As we have a look at Mirpur. The drone is giving us some images of the periphery of the stadium. You can look at it. 10 for 4. So this partnership here, 35 for 26. Enormous in the grand scheme of things. It could have been a lot worse. Yeah, wonderful images. All these new innovations, new images of the game and the venues that we are housed in.
That's the 9th wide. I suppose in terms of wides, just mentioning, I think 1 went for 4 runs. Wide plus 4, I think. So that's just 1 extra ball, but 4 extra runs there. So 5 extra runs, but just the 1 extra ball on that occasion. But still, much too many for just in the 7th over. So a little lack of discipline in that regard. Nice comeback. Just wide off the diving bowler. Allows them to just amble the single.
while ago he couldn't get the dive out Dwayne Bravo this time. It's, 514 T20 games will do this to you. He won't move as quickly as he did in number one.
Well, we know a partner of his also in the field is not going to do too much diving about. He's standing at mid-wicket now. Waits on that nicely. Just helps himself to a single to finish over number 7. 7 runs coming from that. 48 for 4.
চ্যালেঞ্জ আসতেই থাকবে, কিন্তু আমি থামবো না। নিউক্লিয়ারম্যান আমাকে খুশকি থেকে দূরে থাকতে সাহায্য করে। এর ট্রিপল অ্যান্টি ড্যান্ড্রাফ টেকনোলজি খুশকি দূর করে এবং বারবার ফিরে আসা বন্ধ করতে সাহায্য করে, আর নিয়মিত ব্যবহারে 99% জীবাণু দূর করে। লুকানোর দিন শেষ।
ফ্রেন্ডরা খের বলে কয়ে আসে ভালো কিছু ফ্রিজে মাংস ছিল, আর ছিল রাঁধুনি রেডি মিক্স মাংসের মশলা। ব্যাস হয়ে যাবে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না।
Total is not the easiest thing. But the pace bowlers have done the job, got the early damage through.
চ্যানেলটাকে
Now it's up
সাবস্ক্রাইব
to
করে
their
সবাই
spinners and their
দিন,
captain
একটা লাইক করে
who
লাইক
break this partnership, which is looking rather threatening. 38 of 30. Tajul Islam, so much experience in all formats of the game. He will entice you, he will float a few up and ask the batters to take him on. The question is not to get tempted. Just keep a steady flow of runs going. Because you know you've got to go at only 6.39. Lost 4 early wickets.
Just look at where the required run rate is and where the current run rate is. It's very clear for the batting side to understand that the required run rate is not totally outreached. They're at a constant right now. So all they need to do is just run a ball as the 50 comes up, maintain this. Tajul Islam, 89 matches, maintain it without losing a wicket. Maybe just have that one big over when someone doesn't quite execute as well as they should.
They have approached the game so far in the last 3 overs in particular have shown that they have decided to take that route sensibly. As little risk as possible, and there will be fumbles like that. Just a lapse of concentration on the part of the bowler. As that single. Just can't afford to do that. Even in the field, you've got to stay focused. You're defending a very small total.
And just a bit of a bobble has done it. Tajul. Just changed direction at the last moment, could be a bit more committal. That particular bit of fielding.
Well, I guess the inside part of the bat playing for a little bit of turn didn't come, but what he got was a single of the last ball of that over. 8 done, 53 for 4.
প্রতিদিনের জীবনে ভালো অভ্যাস গড়ে তোলার মানে জীবনকে দেয়া একটু বেশি কিছু, আর এই ভালো অভ্যাসগুলোর একটি হোক প্রতিদিনের খাবারের তালিকায় বসুন্ধরা আটা ময়দা সুজি। কারণ এই লো ক্যালোরি আর লো কার্ব আপনাকে রাখবে হালকা আর বাড়াবে রোগ প্রতিরোধ ক্ষমতা। বসুন্ধরা আটা ময়দা সুজি, প্রতিদিনের শুদ্ধতায়, প্রতিদিনের সুস্থতায়।
ভীম স্মার্ট লিকুইড দেয় একদম ঝকঝকে থালা বাসন। স্মার্ট কেন বুঝছি স্যার, একদম ক্লিয়ার। সেরা আর বিশ্ব সেরার মধ্যে অনেক তফাৎ। সত্যই বাংলাদেশ অনেক আগায় গেছে। নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
Impressive, but the way the wicket stumbled early changed the whole scenario of the game. Just a low full toss tucked away comfortably for a single.
Not the scenario of the game, I think more of where the game is at this particular point. In fact, take it back to 10 for 4. That particular stage, that moment looked very dire. But all of a sudden, partnership of 44-36. It's who holds their nerve the longest, or can there be a bit more brilliance with the bat or brilliance with the ball to just make direction.
Funny old game this. Couple of balls can change it all. At the moment, looking pretty much compact with getting their shots in and content to bide their time.
Here we go. How important is that 44 at this stage going to be? 0-6-0-4. Blown away. But they're rebuilding. Brussels still to come. Game changer, Udana.
But I think it's up to these two guys. We mentioned that before. To ensure that they've taken this partnership to a zone from where they can launch. The following batsman can launch. So they'll have to do brunt of the scoring to bring them within that range. First time he's playing this BPL. Did well.
Oh, the man from Jamaica, from Kingston. There he is. Wow, I wonder how many frequent flyer miles he has.
Many. To take the singles. 24 balls since the last boundary, but that will not be of concern. Just waiting for that one bad delivery to get after. Bowlers are bowling within themselves even. Bravo not trying anything fancy. Once again, similar kind of result. 5 runs from the 9th over, 58 for 4. Right, it is time to have the dead old germ-free strategic timeout. Audience watching from home can use this time.
পেয়েছিস ম্যামকে জিজ্ঞেস করবো কি জিজ্ঞেস করবে আপনার উজ্জ্বলতার ক্রিম না আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স জেসমিন আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স যা দেয় মখমলি উজ্জ্বলতা কাউকে বলো না আমার উজ্জ্বলতার রহস্য নতুন লাক্স
চোখ থাকলে কি সবাই দেখতে পায়? ওই এতটুকুর জন্য আর এতটুকুতেই শুরু হয় আর শুরুতেই শেষ করতে হয়। নিন, হাতটা মুছে নিন।
বসুন্ধরা টিস্যু অশুদ্ধতার বিরুদ্ধে এক বিন্দুও ছাড় নয়।
আচ্ছা, ইউনিভার্সিটি ইলেকশনে শুধু ছেলেরাই দাঁড়ায়, এটা কি বদলাবে? বাবা, আমি ইলেকশনে দাঁড়াবো।
ইলেকশন করা রোদ এত কষ্ট বাদ দে মা।
তুমি তো উঠতে শিখিয়েছো, উঁচুতে উঠতে পারবো না তা তো শেখাও। কড়া রোদ এটা সামলাবে, তুই গ্লো কর। ফেয়ার এন্ড লাভলি এখন গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি, এটি রোদ থেকে বাঁচায় আর এর মাল্টিভিটামিন ডার্ক স্পটস কমায়, দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। আর এরপর দেশকে বদলে দেব। গ্লো করো নিজের পরিচয়, গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি। ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়।
নতুন সুপার হোয়াইট এখন 1000 গ্রাম প্যাক কিনলে একটি ডিটারজেন্ট জার ফ্রি।
আজকের ইন্টারভিউতে নতুন ফ্যাক্টরি ম্যানেজার পেয়ে গেলে ভালো।
পাবে
তুমি এখানে?
ইন্টারভিউ শুরু করা যাক। হোম মিনিস্ট্রি চালাই তো ফ্যাক্টরি কেন না?
বাহ, ম্যানেজার ম্যাডাম,
নতুন ঋণ।
আমার উজ্জ্বলতা আমার পরিচয়।
ব্যালেন্স রিচার্জ করতে দোকানে যেতে হবে কেন? গ্রামীণ ফোনে রিচার্জের দোকান তো এখন মোবাইলে। যখন যেখানে খুশি মাইজিপি অ্যাপ থেকে রিচার্জ করা যায় খুব সহজে, সাথে ক্যাশব্যাকও পাওয়া যায়। দ্বিধা আর কত
দ্বিধা ভাঙলে আর কোনো বাধা থাকে না কাছে আসায়। এমন গল্প লিখে পাঠাও, সেরা 3 গল্পে তৈরি হবে ক্লোজ আপ দ্বিধাহীন কাছে আসার গল্প।
Germ-free strategic timeout is over. Let's play safe with Dettol. Okay, now they need to play safe. These two, they have to refocus. There's been a gap, a lapse in concentration.
I know you just went and washed your hands with the Dettol germ-free soap, but don't be overly conservative. conservative, Shamus.
It's not being conservative, it's being safe, it's being
Would you not be happier if he ran down and hit the first one for 6?
not right at this moment. In the process, I might get out. So take it easy. I think they've done bulk of the hard work coming in this partnership. 4 weeks down for 10 runs and taking it to 48 or 42 for 48 the partnership. I think they've done. They've gone over the difficult period. Now it's just a time to reap the harvest and reap
সবাই
the
চ্যানেলটাকে
benefits of
সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, সাথে
hard
বেল
work
আইকনটি
they've
বাজিয়ে
done
দিন,
so
একটা করে
far.
লাইক করে দিন, শেয়ার করুন,
Times
ল্যাপটপে শেয়ার
we've
করুন।
seen, it does not happen often, but after any kind of break, particularly after a short drinks break, batsmen seem at times tend to relax a little bit, maybe lose their focus. Got to get
Just have a timeout, a strategic timeout to talk about how to take the game forward.
the other team's going to do that too.
Yes. That's why it's a strategic timeout.
Sometimes strategically, it does not always sort of fall into place. Well, what about that? These two have been sensible, just the 2 runs, so the partnership 50 has come up.
A good milestone. These two, after the horrific start, has come at better than a run of ball.
Did you see him move twice before the ball was bowled? Just have a look at when he's coming into ball. The batsman, oh well, maybe couldn't see that, but 2 sort of movements initially before the ball reached him. Always on the lookout for runs. That is the over 10 completed, 61 for 4.
আপনারা আমাকে ভোট দিন।
অরণি, তুমি নিজের চুল সামলাও। গরম ঘাম তোমার চুলের শাইন না নষ্ট করে দেয়।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলায়, যা গরম হোক কিংবা ঘাম, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন।
চুল সামলাবো, শাইনও করবো।
আইলিশা নাকি আরামপ্রিয় ওই রঞ্জাজ এক চাপে খাবার হাজির 30 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা।
It's been a very good partnership between Mahmudullah, the skipper, and Shobhagoto Home. At this stage, 49 for 3, Borishal, Dhaka 61 for 4. And it's important for Fortune Borishal to realize the one in the middle. Mahmudullah Riyad has tons of experience. With him is Shobhagoto Home. Again, a nice single taken. And just talking about Shobhagoto Home. Recently, the premier first-class cricket tournament final was played at Mirpur in January 2022. He got hundreds in each of those innings, Shobhagoto Home. And in the second innings, his team was topping at 68 for 6. And he ended up scoring 114 not out. He got back-to-back hundreds. 100 in the first innings, 100 in the second innings, 116 in the first, 114 not out in the second to win the final for Central Zone. That's a good shot. That is a very good shot. Good piece of timing. 4 more. Good afternoon, Atul.
Good afternoon, Nathar, and they can afford to take their own time. They're only chasing a lowish total, but the 4 wickets up front put brakes on them, and there was a big question mark over their campaign. But again, the experience of Mahmudullah, and you've just said the Shobhagoto Home is in the form of his life. He looks very compact player, looks very organized, and doesn't look to me to be a slam bang type of cricketer. So the situation was ideally meant for him. And Mahmudullah is also, he's faced 30 deliveries now, batting on 23. They're slowly taking the team to victory.
That was a good all-rounder. 1 for 19 in the 4 overs that he bowled. He opened the bowling. Also, trying to make some room, finds the player, 7 in that over, 68 for 4. Orchid Barishal in search of a bowler who can break this partnership. Very good from Mahmudullah and Shobhagat home. They were 10 for 4. Would you believe it? And since then they've stood firm and tall.
Yes, I saw that, and you can see that the brilliant opening spell, especially from the young left-hand fast bowler, Shariful. And there was something in the way suddenly when you start playing proper cricket, all the demons die also. And suddenly the oohs and ahs are gone. And suddenly these two players in the middle look set. Now, the bowling side will have to do something special.
The required run rate is just above 7. You really don't want to take too many chances. Singles are available. An odd boundary will come. So it's all about picking up wickets.
The required run rate has just crept over 7 now after a long time. But that is not a cause for worry at all. They've got the cricketing Mohammad Russell, a good spell of bowling today. That is the Metro coming. Dhaka skyline will change forever. Slight breeze we saw today also. This is again overcast. This is the beautiful Metro line coming. Next time probably coming to stay there in the Metro.
Yeah, you never know. A lot of construction development work elevated expressway also.
চ্যানেলটাকে সবাই সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, 5 টাকা বেল আইকনটি বাজিয়ে দিন।
Ease the traffic.
ইগল কত খেলা আছে সকলে দেখার জন্য চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
Huge development work going on for a while.
কি হয়ে গেল
But
হ্যাঁ
connected is only a single.
নিয়ে
He's going to
আর ওইবার কর্নারটা ওয়ালিং কত গুলো করবে স্যার
need to apply a little bit more pressure and try
দেখবে
to
কোন
finish this
কি
over
কোন
nicely.
ফিনিশিং এর কথা বলে
But taking Nigel trifle easy, I think, playing across the line can be dangerous. No need to take any chances. Required run rate is 7.10.
টুকিটা কি মারে না এতে
He's a canny spinner.
তো তাহলে খাবার জন্য তো আর কোন মারে
It's finished
Huh?
over. It's
Finishing
7-3 for 4.
তো তাহলে এনবি না দুনিয়া তুই হ্যাঁ আমি তো কষ্ট গেলে দেয় তো ফিনিশিং এলো এনবি না অঙ্গা না এবার আগে না আবার কষ্ট হয়ে যান না আমরা সবাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন, সবাই চ্যানেলটাকে সাবস্ক্রাইব করুন। 2 উইকেট 4 উইকেট এগুলো তো তোমার সময়
7 of 48 with 6 wickets in hand, and there's the bowling change from the Watson. Zia Rahman is the new bowler in search of a
Oh,
wicket.
Zia
In search of a
Rahman,
bowler who will deliver the goods with the ball, break this partnership.
बहुत दिन और देखने वाला है
Experienced campaigner in domestic circuit. Zia Rahman, 46 wickets.
खास ना वाला तो लोग
Mahmudullah looking pretty comfortable. 26 of 34, Shobhagat home. And one for Dhaka.